the sauce on. You better take them and lace them. I like to shake them and break them. Straight to the hole, I'ma take them. Already know I'ma make it, because I'm an ankle bully.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for and no.
Well, guys,
and David, he is not shy about contact at all. Thanks. See, we have the front court talent tonight on full display. Talk about what it's like to play against the elite at your position, going mano a mano. You against the best.
Oh, wow. Well, I tell you what, in this league of the best players, you better be ready every night. But to go back to my era, Kev, this was what my week looked like as a Sacramento King in the Western Conference. Play against Dirk Nowitzki on Tuesday. Play against Tim Duncan on Thursday. Play against KG on Friday. And then play against Shaq on Sunday. And then how about Karl Malone again on Tuesday? Oh. So if that doesn't make you lose a little bit of sleep.
Unbelievable.
You must be one of the greatest of all time. It's tough. You got to be focused every night.
Absolutely. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Harris is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Oladipo, then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Love in at the pivot, manning the middle. And here's Charlotte. It's a three-point game. Walker taking his time here. Pass to Richardson. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as it keeps working.
Denver with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. No coverage that time. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Charlotte.
Well, think back to when Ben Simmons was first drafted as the top pick in 2016. Everyone knew he could be a playmaker as a small forward. But really, he functions fully as a point guard when he's out on the floor.
And the basket by Ingles.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Walker kicks to Mirotic. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Mirotic. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Mirotic's shot is off. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Oladipo finds Harris. Back to Oladipo. Simmons on the wing. Over Bogdanovic. And that one hits back iron.
D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Booker with no one around. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Now here's Richardson. Booker in the corner. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Inside, here's Love. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, it's hard to keep Love for scoring. When he's using his strength to bury these shots, it is tough.
To the inside, Bogdanovic. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bogdanovic has got his first basket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Simmons. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And all the skill used on that crossover. You might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
Here's Walker. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. Back to Booker. Over Harris. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Denver shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Joe Ingles is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Love in at center. Harris kicks to Oladipo. Denver passing it around. Mirotic grabs the miss. Charlotte leading by 4. In the corner, it's Richardson. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Richardson's got 5 now.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
Oladipo, the pass to Love. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Oladipo kicks to Ingles. Down low. Love the pass to Oladipo. And he comes up with the deuce.
I like to see them getting the ball down low and then getting a quality shot.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Charlotte. Leading by 5. Takes a 3. He can't get it to go. And the Nuggets going the other way. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Oladipo. Here at the end of the season, players fighting through fatigue. Chris, is there anything else the league can do to help keep guys staying fresh and healthy?
Okay, I'm a little old school in this. I mean, you wake up and you go to work. That's about it. If you're not hurt, you just play. Think about this. When Wilt Chamberlain and those guys were playing in shoes that were made of cloth, and they didn't have any tape, and they were riding on planes, not in first class,
right,
and travel was worse, and they still had 82 games. What are we talking about? The guys are okay. It's okay. Everybody's all right. They'll live. I think right now we're babying them too much anyway, trying to give more time off. It's okay. I mean, that's one thing that we can say is consistent. There's always been 82 games, and if anything, players before this generation has had less rest. So I don't look at it as they need more rest. I look at it like, man, toughen up, let's go and play some games and see what happens.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
You know, and now is time to see which teams made that adjustment that could give them the edge. Some conference pride is at stake here, too.
A terrific all-around player. Walker's improvement from range, Chris, has taken his game to another level.
Oh, yeah. He was much better inside the arc when he entered the league. But over his first 4 seasons, he shot around 31% from 3. Then something clicked. Now, he's a factor.
In the corner, it's Harris. That's in there. Love with the assist. Harris has got his 2nd basket of the night.
You got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, a sensational look from the big fella.
Mirotic's shot is off.
Off target with what's a pretty good look from mid-range.
Ingles in the corner. Fires the 3. Walker with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 9. Richardson kicks to Mirotic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mirotic has got his first points of the night.
Mirotic is so smart at running the floor. Whether he's driving all the way or spotting up, he's a threat to score.
Oladipo against Walker. Harris outside. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Here's Simmons. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
All right, you can't let Simmons roam free on the offensive board. He's adept at burning the defense with his athleticism.
Simmons against Walker. Mirotic has a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Mirotic has got the lead up to 12 now for Charlotte. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oladipo outside. Love outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Love's got 7.
Oh, he's such a tough guy to defend. Love can do the dirty work against you down low and then just as quickly stretch you out.
Here's Booker. Some solid defense from Harris. From outside the arc, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. And it's 9 points for Gary Harris. And so it's Charlotte. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to taking a look at Charlotte. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Scoring.
And that's
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Booker. Bogdanovich out there with Mirotic. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Richardson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Bogdanovich. No good on the 3. The Nuggets trail by 8.
And Gary Harris, a 6'4" shooting guard out of Michigan State. On paper, you might call him undersized, but with his strength and toughness, he's got it covered.
For 3, Booker. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 14.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Ingles dishes to Simmons. Harris outside. Oladipo for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Oladipo's got his second basket of the game. And if you're making a list of the best young shooting guards in the league, Greg, I got to think that Gary Harris is on that list.
Absolutely. A two-way player, defends his tail off, and offensively, he can score at all 3 levels. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. You look at the Celtics. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Charlotte. They're at the bottom of the conference.
And checking out Charlotte, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Well, it's clear they didn't do enough in the offseason to make any kind of major improvement. They're in for a long year.
For Charlotte, they had shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. You played, C-Web, for a number of different teams. How did you personally measure an organization's quality?
It starts at the top. It's the commitment to winning. It's the little things, caring for players, everyone else there on the staff as people first, and then also setting the tone, letting people know that we're a winning organization. You know, I've been to some organization, and the word winning has never come up from the top brass, if you could believe it or not. So you know who wants to win. You see the intensity on the owner's face. You see the intensity on everyone's face as well. And you can tell by that passion whose foxhole you're in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Kicks to Ingles. Here's Simmons. And no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Kicks it out to Booker. Harris on the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Nuggets now. The Nuggets trail by 12. Love outside. Knocked loose and out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Nuggets. Simmons inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Charlotte. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Outside, Walker fires the 3.
And they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the 3-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping for him.
Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Mirotic.
Now, Mirotic, he has a skill set perfectly tailored for today's game. A big man who can shoot. It's exciting to watch him the ball. And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
Oladipo taking his time here. Love right side. Over Booker. Can't get it to fall. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Simmons. Victor Oladipo is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Harris in at the 2 spot. And Mirotic kicks to Richardson. Passes it to Walker. Launches a 3, buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got the lead up to 12 now for Charlotte.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. I mean, such a clever player in the pick and rolls. I mean, Walker's fantastic at making things happen.
Simmons finds Love. Over Mirotic. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mirotic passes to Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Denver calls timeout. And for the most part, when Bogdanovich is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing, shoot.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch-and-shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone, and really his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. And he put the challenge in front of his players. He said, now's the time when we take control. This is our time, not theirs. Let's go out there and take it to them. We'll see if we got them going, guys.
Thank you, David. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovich. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Simmons against Mirotic. No good from Simmons. Charlotte leading by 15. And Booker kicks to Walker. And the pass to Richardson. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ingles finds a...
That's how you attack. Wow.
Attack the rim, baby. Move out the way.
Harris against Booker. And the rejection by Love.
Oh, it's great seeing Love take his defense seriously. He definitely has the limp to swat that one away.
To the middle. Here's Simmons. Ingles trying to get open. Good on the shot. And with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Simmons. Charlotte's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Now, here's Walker. He kicks it to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Booker. The Nuggets trail by 13. Simmons, the bounce pass. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Charlotte.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
Well, the big thing was if he had an open look, he drained it. He didn't let any of those easy chances get away from him.
For 3, Richardson. But they get it back. To the paint, here's Walker. Off with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's Charlotte with it. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Mirotic kicks to Walker. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Bogdanovich. Plays it up and banks it in. And Charlotte leads by 15.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they can pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
Love outside. Shoots over Walker and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. A confident win, and one where they...
They took it to 10. I got cold.